Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is WV Running Dawn here, and I'm going to be talking to you today about my Marion County Running and Walking Club race series races. So there's 14 races altogether, and they go from April the 18th clear until December. Mostly sometimes there's one a month, sometimes there's two in a month. But most of these races I did last year, but there are some on here that I didn't get around to doing, and they've also added a race. And here's a little picture of the dates and the races. Doesn't say where they're located, but they're all in Marion County. But I'll describe in the video where the races will be held at, and what organization is putting it on, or what the race benefits. And the very first race is in it's on April the 18th. It's called the Honeybags 5K. It takes place near East Fairmont High School, and it supports the Honeybags Inc., which is a non-profit organization that provides weekend food bags for school-age children in the community. Now, this race starts at the high school, goes out toward the Fairmont Airport, and then back to the high school. So that one seems interesting. I haven't done that one. It's the new one. Next one is Kicking It for Katie 5K. It's on the this race is on April the 25th, and this one is put on at the Fairmont State University, and it's actually a festival, and they have a lot of other things going on throughout that day with food trucks and activities and things. This event is in memory of Katie Newbrough, who had taken her own life some time ago, and the event helps to raise money for the Caitlin Jade Memorial Scholarship Fund that is for students at Fairmont State University. The next race is the Trail Day 5K. It takes place on May 2nd, and it is at Prickett's Fort, and it's hosted by and it supports the Fairmont State University Cycling Club. This is the one that starts at the Prickett's Fort, runs toward the tunnel and back to be 5K. The next race is called the Sunset Mile, which is on June 5th, and it starts at Morgantown Avenue in Fairmont and runs down toward the Mannington Park. Now, where it starts starts next to the Advanced Auto store, the auto parts store, and then goes along Morgantown Avenue down toward the river, Mannington Park. On June 13th, there is the Run to Remember 5K. It is also at Prickett's Fort, and this one here, it supports Alzheimer's research. On July 18th, we have the Run for Recovery 5K. Now, this is the one that I did last year that is supports the Union Mission. Starts at the Mission, finishes at the Mission, goes up Benoni Avenue. If I get to do this race this year, I'll be walking up Benoni for sure. But this race helps provide food and shelter for the homeless and others in the community that may need it, or that may be battling some types of addiction. On July 24th, we have the Run to Read. It's a 2-mile run. That's the one that used to be a 5K, 10K, and with the new race director, they knocked the race down to a 2-mile run. It takes place in the evenings, at 5 o'clock in the evening, on July 24th. On August 8th, we have the Miles for Meg 5K, or the also known as the Megan Stevenson Memorial 5K, and it takes place at Fairmont Senior High School, and it supports the Maruka Family Fairmont Senior High School Foundation Scholarship. On 8/22, we have the Chase Your Dreams 5K, which is at Windmill Park in Fairmont. It's hosted by a organization called Reset Inc., and it benefits Rising Stars, which is an after-school program that helps provide learning and enrichment activity programs for young kids in the community. September 19th, we have the Ready, Set, Run 5K that takes place in Reevesville, and it's hosted by Short Story Brewing. And this race helps benefit Reevesville Elementary and Middle Schools. And you get a discount to a couple of drinks at the brewery if you run this race, and you're of drinking age, of course. Now on October the 3rd, we have the Shriners 5K. It takes place on the Fairmont East Side. On this race here, it starts where the Meredith Tunnel is, on that side of the trail access to the Mon River Trail, and you don't run on the trail. You run through the town a little bit, through the streets there on East Side, and it finishes at the tunnel. And this one helps support the Osiris Shriners organization there in Fairmont. Okay, on October 17th, we have the CASA Superhero 5K. Of course, it benefits CASA of Marion County, and CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. And this helps out kids that have been abused or neglected. November 21st, we have the North Peak Performance Turkey Trot in Mannington. It benefits the North Peak Performance Scholarship Fund, which gives two $500 scholarships out to North Marion High School graduates. The last race we have here is on December the 8th, and it's a reindeer run. It goes through the celebration of lights at the Morris Park in Fairmont. It supports the United Way of Tigert Valley. Okay guys, so there you go. There's the Marion County Running and Walking Club race series. Races, dates. I'll have some information about the organizations and links below with where you can sign up for these races. So check out the description below to get all that stuff. And thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, it's a great day to go for a run. Wherever you may be, come back again so you can see me in the next one. Thanks for watching.